I request that we want to welcome the Chancellor's procession. We are starting our graduation ceremony, and I want to request that we will all stand. We will all stand and remain standing as we welcome the Chancellor's procession led by the Kisii University band. We have the parade commander, Byron Odiward and Fred Omondi. We have the drum major, Paul, and we have Chekongoro. The Kisii University band has done a great work. They are a wonderful people. They are a wonderful people, and we want to appreciate that we are celebrating our 9th graduation ceremony. We appreciate the presence of our guests, Ambassador Nabukwesi, PS, Minister of Education, Research and Innovation. We want to appreciate the presence of the members of the council, Kisii University Council. We want to appreciate the presence of DVCs, vice chancellors from other universities. We want to appreciate the presence of the Kisii University staff. We want to appreciate the presence of the Kisii. We want to welcome the Chancellor's procession led by the Kisii University and we also have the student leaders representation. We have the base bearer. We have our invited guests, our chief guest, Ambassador Nabukwesi, PS, Minister of Education and Research. We will remain standing as the guests, as the procession gets to we want to appreciate the presence of our chief guest, Ambassador Nabukwesi, Honorable Chris Obure, our Chancellor, Dr. Mildred Amdanyi, accompanied by our Vice Chancellor, John Akama. The choir kindly maintain social distance. We have our registrar, our DVC, Professor Anakalo Standi. We have university management members, Kisii University Council members, Kisii University Senate members, our dean of the various schools, Kisii University. We have our registrar, Madam Ross Ogata, and our other invited guests. You are welcome to the 9th graduation ceremony, Kisii University. This is the procession of the Chancellor, Kisii University, the 9th graduation of Kisii University. Behind, we have our able Scout movement, Kisii University. We appreciate the members of council present who have come, the members of the Kisii University Senate, the deans of the various schools. We appreciate our parents, the guardians who have done a great work in assisting our graduates to achieve what we are going to celebrate today. We want to appreciate the government for giving sponsorship to our students who have attained great heights in their academic advancement. We want to appreciate the presence of our chief guest, Ambassador Simon Abukwesi, Honorable Chris Obure, our Chancellor, Dr. Mildred Mudani, our Vice Chancellor, Professor John Akama, Acting DVC, Professor Ana Carlos Standi, our Acting Registrar, Dr. Joash Kerongo, the Stephen K. Bitoki, University Council member, Irene University Council member, Samuel Gitau, University Council member. We want to appreciate the deans of our various schools. We want to appreciate the presence of the members of Kisii University staff present. Thank you. Let's all prepare for the anthems. Thank you so much. We can relax, and at this point in time, we welcome Kisii University Chaplain, Father Lawrence Nyanga, for the opening prayer.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Good and loving Father, we gather here today to thank and praise you for your goodness to us in Kisii University. On this occasion of our 9th graduation ceremony, we thank you, Lord, for the good work done by our institution, the Vice Chancellor, University Council, management, teaching staff, and support staff, and what the students themselves have done to earn this occasion of graduation. We beseech you, our Heavenly Father, to bless and guide our graduates as they reach this end and as they start new beginnings. Their lecturers have done great work to teach and guide them. Their parents and guardians have supported them in all ways, spiritually, morally, socially, materially, to enable them reach this day. May what they have learned by being here with us allow them to truly be women and men for others, to serve humanity. May what we have learned from them also enable us to grow towards you. Good Lord, help them to use all that they have learned here to make the world a better place, to serve others in true solidarity and kinship, to seek ways to help the poor, the marginalized, and those who are suffering, and always seek the greater good. Good and loving Father, we thank you for our stakeholders. We thank you for the Minister of Education, and also represented by guests who are here today, for the support they have given to this institution and many other stakeholders. We know that some of these graduates will experience pain and hardship, and we know that some of them already have, and we ask you to grant them solace and strength, and may you open doors for them, Lord, even as they finish, so that they may get employment to continue serving this great nation. Finally, Father, we thank you for giving us opportunity to build our community with these young men and women while they were here. We are at a difficult time of this corona pandemic, but we know you tell us in your word, do not fear, I'm with you. And we believe you are with us today to help us. Though they are leaving our campus, we know that they will always be with us as part of Kisii University family. And we ask that the bonds that have been created here remain strong despite any distance. And we know not
get comfortable and take our seats as we allow the band and the St. John's ambulance to exit the stage so that we continue with the program. Yes, this is our and Chef Ongoro, wonderful students who have done the university proud because of their level of discipline, their level of involvement in the community, Their service to humanity is commendable.
We appreciate you, our second ambulance, the university band, the university sound movement. Madam Chancellor,
Allow me to invite our Registrar Academic Affairs, Dr. Joash Kerongo, for the citation of the statutes.
Madam Chancellor, Statute 51 of the Kisii University Statutes provide that for the purpose of conferring degrees and awarding diplomas of the university, there shall be held from time to time a meeting of the university which shall be called a congregation. If the Senate so decides, other academic distinctions may be conferred and certificates awarded at the congregation. Madam Chancellor, the Kisii University congregation shall be constituted of the Chancellor, the officers of the university, the academic staff, the convocation, the graduates, and the students of the university. The congregation shall be presided over by the Chancellor. Madam Chancellor, the requirements of these statutes having been fulfilled, it's now my pleasure to invite the Vice Chancellor of Kisii University, Professor John Akama, to declare this assembly the 9th congregation of Kisii University. Our Vice Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, by virtue of the authority conferred on me by Section 1 of Statute 1 of the Kisii University Statutes, I declare this assembly the 9th congregation of Kisii University.
Madam Chancellor, I wish to invite the student president to briefly greet the congregation. Thank you.
Madam Chancellor, Principal Secretary, Ministry of Education, Chairperson of the Council, University Council, Vice Chancellor, Professor J.S. Akama, another Vice Chancellors present, University Senate, University Management Board, Deans of Schools and CODs, staff present and alumni, students graduating today, parents and guardians, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. On behalf of the alumni, student leaders, student fraternity, and on my behalf, it gives me great pleasure today to address you on this auspicious occasion of the 9th graduation. Allow me to convey my gratitude to each and every one of you for finding time to be with us here today. It takes a lot of sacrifice to set aside your time in your busy schedules and come to such a function. I do hope that the experience that you will get today will be worth the sacrifice you have made. I also extend my sincere gratitude to the parents and guardians for tirelessly supporting your education. Also, I extend my gratitude to the University Management Board, the Senate, staff, and all other supportive staff for going an extra mile in preparing us to acquire various relevant skills, knowledge, and competences required in corporate world. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Kisii University is a center of academic excellence and a university to reckon in the 21st century. For instance, the presence of international students graduating today is an indicative and proof of our international recognitions. Also nationally, we continue to raise the bar higher and higher, both in academics and in co-curricular activities. For instance, we have the best tax society in the country. We have the best actuarial science association in the country. We have the best Scouts association in East Africa and also in our country. We have well-equipped library and medical school and the most attractive and sought after university in the 21st century. However, despite these accolades, our institution is yet to attain the status of the Harvard as envisioned in the year 2013 when we were given charter. Just like many other young universities in Kenya, our institution experienced myriad of challenges that include the following. One, poor infrastructure. That is within the school and also outside the school. And this also includes the roads. And number two, underfunding, or rather undercapitation from the national government. These are really caused a lot of discomfort among the staff, and it has also led to intermittent staff strike, which has adversely affected our studies as students and also academic progress. Number three, we also have lack of street lights, that is within the school and outside the school, which has actually increased the insecurity among the students. And last but not least, we also we don't have a students' cafeteria, which I want to believe in front of the university council that they'll intervene for us with the national government so that we get the students' cafeteria. Madam Chancellor, kindly allow me to address Professor Makoa in his absentia and Principal Secretary for Education, who is here today with us, and also in absentia, the former Kisii University Senator, that is Honorable Chris Obure, because I know they are following this procession live. That siku zote twasema mgeni njoo mwenyeji apone, and I want to believe that when you are going to go back today in our institution, you will intervene for us so that we get more capitation and early disbursement to our school, and also the 7-kilometer road which were promised in 2017 by the CAS, it was approved. We are also requesting that he intervene, and I beseech on behalf of the students that he give us the status of the project. And we are really requesting for your intervention and for these aforementioned challenges. God bless you, our graduates. God bless you all. Thank you.
national competitions, and we have had to present items in State House. The presence of our President Uhuru Kenyatta. Thank you. Thank you so much, Elder Choir, Kisii University. The Elder Choir Director is Jared. Thank you for the work. We appreciate you. We applaud you. The Kisii University Choir's Director is Dr. Kanyaka. We have our trainers.
Leo tumekusanyika hapa sababu wenzetu wafuzu, vigelegele, shangwe, nderemo, malengo yametimia. Leo tumekusanyika hapa sababu wenzetu wafuzu, vigelegele, shangwe, nderemo, malengo yametimia. Haya tucheze, ni raha wenzetu kufuzu, mapito ya changamoto, malengo yametimia. Haya tucheze, ni raha wenzetu kufuzu, mapito ya changamoto, malengo yametimia. mumekaribishwa, wazazi mumekaribishwa, vigelegele, shangwe, nderemo, malengo yametimia. Wageni mumekaribishwa, wazazi mumekaribishwa, vigelegele, shangwe, nderemo, malengo yametimia. Aya, aya tucheze, ni raha wenzetu kufuzu, mapito ya changamoto, malengo yametimia. Aya, aya tucheze, ni raha wenzetu kufuzu, mapito ya changamoto, malengo yametimia. You can sing, you can dance, you can tell the long story, whichever way you may recall now, malengo yametimia. You can sing, you can dance, you can tell the long story, whichever way you may recall now, malengo yametimia. Cheza, cheza, cheza rumba, vigelegele na nderemo. Cheza, cheza, cheza rumba, tushangilie wanaofuzu. Cheza, cheza, cheza rumba, vigelegele na nderemo. Cheza, cheza, cheza rumba, tushangilie wanaofuzu. Cheza, cheza, cheza rumba, vigelegele na nderemo. Cheza, cheza, cheza rumba, tushangilie wanaofuzu. Cheza, cheza, cheza rumba, vigelegele na nderemo. Cheza, cheza, cheza rumba, tushangilie wanaofuzu.
beautiful items. Elric Campus, thank you.
Of 2021, all the protocols observed. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I would like to start my speech by giving special recognition to our the corona pandemic. And as a university, we are strictly adhering to the COVID-19 prevention guidelines, as can be seen in this graduation ceremony. Furthermore, Kisii University has embraced the use of information technology in teaching, examining, and even in holding university meetings and ceremonies, as can also be witnessed in today's present graduation ceremony, which is being watched virtually, where only a few of us are here physically. Madam Chancellor, we have to also once again appreciate these graduates that as much as the academic calendar was seriously affected due to closer of the university earlier last year, due to the spread of COVID-19, the graduates persevered and managed to refocus their energy on attending lectures and doing their end of semester exams virtually. And that is why, even with the pandemic, we have been able to graduate 1,369 graduates. Indeed, this is not a mean achievement. Madam Chancellor, since Kisii University attained charter in the year 2013, we have always endeavored to be a world-class university in the advancement of training, research, innovation, and community outreach. As much as we are currently financially constrained, we have at all times endeavored to give our students the best training possible in their various disciplines and professions. We have got also to thank most sincerely our national government for the funding we have received since we got charter, which has enabled us to develop state-of-the-art infrastructure, which our students and staff are utilizing in promoting their academic and research agenda. As council and management of Kisii University, we are also very proud of our staff, particularly our lecturers and professors, who we would like to thank most sincerely for their commitment and sacrifice in making sure that our students receive the best training they can. Madam Chancellor, in recent years, there has been clamor and a debate concerning the nature and the forms of training that university provide to the Kenyan citizenry. This debate is still ongoing, and most of the issues rotate around the need for major transformation and paradigm shift in the manner we train and empower our students. Here, the mantra has been that universities must endeavor to produce graduates who are job creators instead of job seekers. In fact, other people have gone as far as claiming that universities are offering degrees which are not relevant to development needs of our country. Madam Chancellor, today, I would not like to devolve into these debates. However, I want to emphasize that Kisii University Council, management, Senate, and staff are critically reflecting over these emerging trends. And we are doing our best to make sure that we are producing graduates who are able to be problem solvers and ready to provide positive contribution to the socio-economic and the cultural well-being of our people. Madam Chancellor, this has been exemplified by the kind of graduates whom Kisii University has produced since we got charter in 2013. Our graduates are clearly distinguishable in the job market as having relevant skills, knowledge, competences in their various fields of training, which is demonstrated, for instance, in our graduates from the School of Law, School of Business and Economics, School of Agriculture and Natural Resource Management, School of Education, School of Health Sciences, School of Information Science and Technology, School of Pure and Applied Sciences, and the School of Arts and the Social Sciences. Indeed, as already mentioned, we are very, very proud of the kind of graduates who we are able to produce as a university, which is focused into the future in the 21st century. However, Madam Chancellor, I have got to state that these young people we are releasing to society today are going to immediately confront very many daunting challenges. These challenges include, but are not limited to, the shrinkage of the job market opportunities, poor performance of our economy, in addition to the existing global pandemic, which is threatening the very foundation of our livelihoods. I would like to humbly request our graduates to be cognizant of these challenges as they leave Kisii University to start their new lives and career search. My dear graduates, I would like to further emphasize that we have not brought you this far to make you to be losers and failures. It is my strong trust and conviction that we have brought you up to be conquerors and to be builders of families, communities, and nations. In fact, the training that you have received in Kisii University is universal in nature. And as we release you to the broader world, you have got to know that by virtue of your training, you are global citizens, and the world is yours to conquer. So, my dear graduates, broaden your horizon beyond Kenya and seek for possibilities of going for further studies overseas, and also for possible employment opportunities in other parts of the world. In this regard, success should always be your motto. Last but not least, our dear graduates, as you depart from Kisii University, I would like you to go with your heads raised high and with a spirit of being ready to serve in whatever capacity you may call to. Also, and perhaps more importantly for us as a university and yourselves, don't forget your alma mater. We request you to join the Kisii University Alumni Association, which provides a very good platform for networking with your fellow brothers and sisters who are already in the field. Finally, as I come to the end of my speech, Madam Chancellor, my appreciation goes to all the stakeholders who have made this possible for us to broadcast this virtual graduation ceremony to our audience in Kenya and beyond. Thank you very, very much, and may God bless our university, and also may God bless our country, beloved country, Kenya. Madam Chancellor, may I now take this humble opportunity to welcome the chairperson of the Kisii University Council, Madam Caroline Chisubo, to address this congregation, and later on invite the CAS of Bure to make a few remarks, and also invite after that the PS, our dear Ambassador Nabukwesi. Thank you very much, and may God continue blessing our graduates. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Chancellor, the Chief Guest, members of the University Council, members of the University Management Board, distinguished guests, the university staff, students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the 9th graduation ceremony at Kisii University. As the fountain of knowledge, we feel privileged to witness the commissioning of yet another cohort of graduates who are now wiser than when they joined the university. This is a joyous occasion for us to reflect on the hard work by all stakeholders over the years and to celebrate the results and successful completion of studies by the graduates. Allow me to congratulate the class of 2021 on this achievement. Madam Chancellor, in my address during the 8th graduation ceremony, I pointed out that the Council had undertaken to bring about continual meaningful changes to the university through its 5-point agenda that is in line with the University Strategic Plan 2019 to 2024, the Vision 2030, and the Big Four agenda. I take this opportunity to assure the university fraternity that the agenda is firmly on course. To appreciate the progress made in this regard, I wish to highlight some of the steps that have been taken since the inauguration of the 4th Council. To begin with the point of quality education, I wish to inform you that the Council approved the University Academic Quality Assurance Policy during the year. This policy will play a key role in guiding the university to monitor teaching, examination, research, community outreach, and other academic activities to ensure continuous improvement on the quality of its services. With respect to the improvement of research capacity, the Council approved the research ethics policy during the year. This policy will provide guidance on the handling of ethical issues in research and also facilitate the establishment of a mechanism for ethical review in the university. Madam Chancellor, we are living in a very turbulent times due to COVID-19 pandemic, and the use of technology has become the surest way of facilitating timely learning and teaching while observing the protocols for containing the spread of the virus. I am happy to report that the university has made key strides in operationalizing e-learning to ensure that the academic calendar is not completely disrupted. In this regard, the university has fully operationalized the learning management system and successfully used it to conduct meetings, teach, and administer assignments and examinations for students. Indeed, some of the graduates in this congregation were able to sit for their special and supplementary examinations through the learning management system. To complement the efforts made by staff in enhancing the use of technology to innovatively provide academic services, the Council has continuously made deliberate efforts to enhance ICT in the institution by allocating resources towards this noble cause annually and setting such targets in its annual performance contract to the government of Kenya. This has resulted in improvements in subscription to electronic resources, the strength of bandwidth, and increasing Wi-Fi hotspots. Madam Chancellor, the Council commits to improve infrastructural development in the university. To this end, the university is in the process of completing phase 2 of the ICT Learning and Business Center. This entails the completion of the Business Center and the amphitheater. The center will increase teaching and research spaces for students and faculty members, as well as provide facilities for business incubation. Madam Chancellor, resource mobilization is another key area to the university's operations. This is particularly important because the monthly capitation from government is not adequate to cater for operations of the university. I am therefore pleased to inform you that the Council recently approved the establishment of Kisii University Center for Innovation Limited. a commercial arm that will oversee mobilization of resources in the university. The council is also seeking linkage to strategic collaborations with corporations like Kengen, which has committed to fund research activities of the university. In addition, the government of Kenya recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the UK government through the Kenya-UK Health Alliance, in which Kisii University was selected as the site for developing a center of excellence for undergraduate healthcare training in Kenya. Through this alliance, Kisii University will attract students from the East Africa region. The university is also looking out for partners to donate research equipment. It is in this respect that the university recently received equipment donated by the GIZ GmbH CIM program for the School of Health Sciences. The equipment will enable our students in biomedical science and technology, biochemistry, and medicine to acquire skills in the field of molecular biology. However, in full cognizance of the university's efforts to create alternative revenue streams, I would like to plead with the national government to consider increasing resource allocation to the university, since it is becoming increasingly difficult to manage normal operations with the current allocation. Madam Chancellor, allow me to commend the university's management board and staff for establishing collaborations and networks with partners to drive the mission of few examples. The university, just to highlight a few examples, the university is working with the University of Manchester on staff and student exchange programs geared towards enhancing healthcare and research in this region. In the same area of healthcare, the university is also collaborating with partner universities from Uganda, Rwanda, and Burundi in a diagnostic study on the application of herbal and traditional medicine in the prevention and therapy of COVID-19 and other diseases in the East African community. This effort is likely to develop a niche area at Kisii University towards establishing a UNESCO Category 2 African Institute in Indigenous Knowledge Systems. The mission of the Institute is to promote and support the contribution of African indigenous knowledge systems in the global pool of knowledge for sustainable development. The university is also addressing the climate change and adaptation research agenda in a collaboration with University College London, University of Passo Fundo in Brazil, the University of South Pacific in Fiji, Kenyatta University, and Eduardo Mondlane University in Mozambique. This partnership aims to strengthen the contribution of universities to addressing the causes and impact of climate change in lower income contexts. Madam Chancellor, with humility, allow me to turn my attention to our graduates. Today is a special day for you. As you transition into the job market, I encourage you to look to the future with confidence and optimism. For I am sure that you cannot miss an opportunity to serve humanity. My greatest hope is that you will apply the acquired skills, knowledge, and education to change the world. Education is one thing that no one can take away from you. Therefore, without fear, seize this opportunity to propel yourselves to greater heights, and do not forget to recognize Kisii University in your future endeavors. I wish you success in your diverse careers and look forward to your prosperity and happiness in life. I heartily congratulate you on your achievements. Madam Chancellor, allow me to pass special regards to the government for funding most of the graduates during their time at Kisii University. Special thanks also go to the parents and guardians who have sacrificed their resources to fund the training of these young people, men and women alike. All these efforts have not been in vain. Ladies and gentlemen, with those few remarks and on behalf of the Council, I assure you, as I have before, of our willingness and commitment to uphold the university core values of professionalism, teamwork, accountability, responsiveness, and integrity. May God bless you all. May God bless Kisii University, the fountain of knowledge. Thank you. I'd like now to invite our guest, the CAS of Rhodes, Mr. Christopher, to address the congregation. Thank you, sir. Welcome.
Madam Vice Chancellor, the chief guest, the Ambassador P.S. Simon Nabukwesi, Professor John Akama, Vice Chancellor of this university, the graduating students, distinguished guests, all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to join the university fraternity on this occasion of the 9th graduation. On this day, we are celebrating the graduation of students who have attained the required academic grades in their respective certificate, diploma, and degree courses. This is indeed a momentous day for the graduates who have now acquired the knowledge and skills which will enable them to go out to the world and make a mark, indeed, make a contribution towards the well-being of mankind. This academic journey has not been easy. It's been a journey of struggle, hard work, and personal sacrifice. But you have overcome the many challenges along your way. And I want to say a good education will never be a waste of time. We heartily congratulate all the graduates, and we are very proud of you. I want to pay tribute to Kenyans and the Kenyan leadership over the years for expanding education and education opportunities for all, to all Kenyans. At independence 58 years ago, opportunities for learning at all levels were rare and limited. I recall those days when I walked 24 kilometers every day from my home village in Bobasi to Kereri DB Primary, now Kereri Girls High School, here in Kisii, for my primary education. And I did this for a period of 8 years. Kisii High School was the only secondary school offering Form 1 places to students from the present day Kericho, Bomet, Nyamira, Kisii, Migori, Homa Bay, and parts of Kisumu counties. You can imagine the level of competition for facing students at that time who aspired to go to Form 1. Huge amount of competition. This went on until 1963, when the 3 East African countries established the University of East Africa, made up of 3 constituent colleges, namely the University College of Nairobi in Kenya, Makerere University College in Uganda, and the University College of Dar es Salaam in Tanzania. I was one of the first 2 students from the Kisii community to have been admitted to the University College of Nairobi. There was a handful others at Makerere and Dar es Salaam University colleges at the time. The number of students from Kisii and Nyamira counties along with all those others from other parts of the country in local universities, grew steadily following massive investment of resources by successive governments into the education sector. This led to building of more schools at both primary and secondary schools, which in turn led to the need for more universities. Many of us parents look at university education as a means towards achieving gainful employment. But education means more than that. An educated person is an empowered individual who is better placed to go out to the world and seek opportunities that require the skills he possesses. Education makes an individual more complete. It gives him the ability to reason out, analyze situations and events, and even find appropriate solutions. Madam Chancellor, Kisii University has over the years of its existence, entrenched itself and is now very much part of the life of our community. It has made a tremendous contribution to the growth of Kisii town and opened new opportunities to many of its citizens. For this, we thank the Vice Chancellor and his team of collaborators who together worked tirelessly to grow the university to its present level. We all have a duty to protect and support this institution to maintain its status as a top-ranked university with the capacity to compete favorably with other top universities in the country and beyond. Indeed, this university is a beacon of hope in our generation and for generations to come. Madam Chancellor, I am currently a member of the executive in the Jubilee government. As government, our role is to provide an enabling environment to citizens and institutions to carry out their operations smoothly and efficiently. I recall on the 4th of October, 2018, the Vice Chancellor, Professor John Akama, accompanied by a few members of the council and senior teaching staff, visited me at the office, at my office at the Ministry of Transport, Infrastructure, Housing, Urban Development and Public Works. We had discussions on a series of subjects, but in the end they requested government to assist in improving to bitumen standard of the road which traverses the university campus to connect with the Kisii, Keroka, Sotik Road across around that area. I am pleased to report that this request has been accommodated in the ministry's plans and will be implemented in the course of this financial year. Indeed, implementation will be undertaken by one of our road agents in walkways, routes for non-motorized traffic within the campus. In concluding my remarks, I salute the parents, guardians, and sponsors for the role played in supporting the graduates to accomplish their studies. I also wish to share two pieces of advice with the graduates as they start on a new beginning in their lives. Firstly, you will have noticed that this graduation is being conducted on a virtual platform. This is an indication that the modern world is shifting to digital format in transacting business. As we move into the future, all aspects of life will rapidly and increasingly rely on technology, from telemedicine to e-business, mobile banking, mobile money, credit cards, operation of unmanned aircraft, Failure in life is not an option. It must be avoided at any cost. The only alternative is success. In my view, the following 4 ingredients define success: hard work and persistent hard work. Number 2, high standards of personal discipline. Number 3, focus on one's goals. And lastly, honesty. Thank you, and may God bless you all.
I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome the Principal Secretary, State Department of University Education and Research, Ambassador Simon Labubu.
Madam Chancellor, Dr. Mildred Mudanyi, Dr. Chris Obure, the Chair of Kisii University Council, Board, members of the University Senate, St. John's Ambulance Band, the WASU officials, representatives of the alumni, distinguished guests, staff, students, all graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Obure for attending this graduation on behalf of the national government and on behalf of the political leadership class. By so doing, he has demonstrated to us that the leadership around here supports this university. We don't take it for granted. And I want to thank you for your words of encouragement, giving from your own experience, having worked for 8 years each day, 24 kilometers to school, 24 kilometers back to acquire education. He has simply told us that good things don't come simply. The management board, the Senate, the staff of the university, and everybody within Kisii for supporting students to reach where we have reached today. remember our values as a nation, expectations from God and from the stakeholders who have supported you to reach where you have reached. I would like us to remember the aspirations of our parents to achieve through us, to achieve more than perhaps they achieved. By us utilizing the knowledge and skills we have acquired and loving to do the little things that we shall get the opportunity to do using the knowledge and skills that we have. I want to encourage us to evaluate what we do so that we don't look like people who do not have an opportunity to be in school, to go through university, to learn to the level where we have reached. I want to encourage you graduates to unleash your skills, your talents, the knowledge that you have acquired here together so that you serve humanity with distinction. I know that everybody not everybody can do what he was doing here. I was enjoying it so much. If he's a student of music, then there is so much that he'll offer to humanity. And I want to encourage him to do more. I want to encourage all of you as you leave the university to love to belong to your university, to love to belong to your community, the community that has brought you to where you are. There are so many who cried. There are so many who tore their clothes. There are so many who went home feeling extremely sad. And there are many who repeated many times and didn't make it. Fact that we've just come from the disruptions caused by COVID-19 pandemic, where we wasted a whole year during the closure of the universities and other institutions. They decided to give it a chance so that the government can avail the 2.2 billion negotiated CBA 2017-2021 And I want to assure you that I'm in constant communication with my colleague in National Treasury. And in due course, the 2.2% will be availed to you. After that, of course, we shall evaluate the implementation and go into the fresh negotiations for the CBA 2022-2025. I want also to thank Honorable Dr. Kisii Obure for working with the Ministry of Infrastructure, Roads, and Development to improve the roads in the university so that the university will be cleaner, will be smarter, and more attractive. So, we are very grateful. We don't take it for granted. There are universities in this country where the leaderships around the universities disrupt the university. They interfere even with the land. They grab land from the university. Others want to create roads through the university just to make the universities insecure. But when we have leadership of this kind, as demonstrated by the Honorable Dr. Obure, we thank God and we wish him good life, good health, and more blessings from God. May I now read the speech from the minister. I'm delighted and honored to be part of all who have turned up to celebrate the 9th graduation ceremony of Kisii University. I take this auspicious moment to congratulate all those graduating today, their parents, their guardians, and all who have played a role to make this day a success. I wish to congratulate the Kisii University Council and members of the University Management Board in a special way for continuing to build the reputation of the university. This event is an important milestone along the path towards self-sufficiency in skilled manpower training to support Kenya's development agenda and further secure our place in the wider world as enshrined in our university vision and mission statement. The government is confident that the institution, young as it may be, will make important contributions to our prospects and collective efforts as a nation and on the global arena. Madam Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, government agencies such as the Higher Education Loans Board, the Commission for University Education, the National Commission for Science, Technology and Innovation, and the National Research Fund are mandated to support our universities to acquire and sustain effective capacity for knowledge generation, research, innovation, and service to humanity. In particular, effort to revitalize research and innovation in support of the government to achieve the Big Four agenda and Kenya Vision 2030 objectives is key. Towards this end, significant resources have been made available through the National Research Fund to support research in such high learning institutions. It's also my sincere hope that Kisii University will not lag behind in this strategic collaboration. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we strive to become more efficient and productive, it is important to harness technology for our benefit as a country. Universities across the country and the world at large have leveraged on technology. This is so especially now with the COVID-19 pandemic in redesigning learning spaces and pedagogy to enable this new model of learning to thrive. According to the United Nations Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, more than 80% of the world's student population, which include 14.3 million learners in Kenya, has been impacted by the closures occasioned by the spread of COVID-19 from March 2020. I take cognizance of the fact that Kisii University has stayed ahead of the curve by laying the ground for e-learning through investment in ICT infrastructure, digital literacy, digital content, and upskilling of lecturers and trainers. This will eventually lead to an investment in knowledge creation and transfer, in addition to hard skills, soft skills, which are also valuable for our development. To this end, Kisii University has achieved this goal through establishment of an ultra-modern ICT learning and business center, which I personally visited, and I want to take this opportunity also to appreciate that you've done a good job. Madam Chancellor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, there is no doubt that research and innovation are critical for improving the lives of Kenyans. Therefore, making our country globally competitive and boosting economic growth and generating the much needed jobs for our youth is a path for us to walk. As a consequence, I'm reliably informed that Kisii University is ranked highly in terms of research and community extension services. Kenya has been a leader in the region in terms of advancement in education, in manufacturing, and investment in science and technology. We must therefore continue providing technological and research leadership in the region and beyond. I applaud Kisii University leadership for manufacturing her own sanitizers and face masks being used by the staff, students, and people within the community to contain the spread of COVID-19. This is vital in the endeavor to combat the spread of COVID-19 pandemic, and I hope we maintain this so that we latch on until COVID-19 is completely contained. Madam Chancellor, to the graduates, as a matter of fact, this year has been very challenging, not only for the students, but also for the country, the continent, and the world as a whole. COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted the mundane operations of all institutions, but we must remember that the main reason why we are gathered here today, physically and virtually, is to celebrate years of hard work. Our educated youth must lead the way in our national development, despite all forces that threaten our well-being as Kenyans. In this regard, I have no doubt that these graduates of Kisii University will join fellow Kenyans in the momentous task of nation building. As I conclude my remarks, I once again encourage those graduating today to enjoy this day, to always be the change they wish to see in their lifetime, and the change they wish to see in this world, where Kenya must have space. The day should never end before you ask yourself, what contribution have I made towards the transformation of my country, Kenya, so that we all work together to make Kenya a sustainable development economy, a sustainable developing country, where the citizenry of this country will enjoy high standards of living, where people will have good health and people will enjoy working with each other in nation development. With this, I once again congratulate the university leadership. I want to congratulate the council. And in this council, The ministry is represented by one CPA, Robert Asmani, who is the head of accounts department in the ministry. The issues raised by the Vice Chancellor and raised by the leadership of the alumni will be put into consideration so that we keep the university on the development course to accommodate as many students as possible and to provide the environment for the students to enjoy learning. I thank you. God bless you all.
I now take this opportunity to welcome the Chancellor, Dr. Mildred Madani.
Our chief guest, represented by the Principal Secretary, State Department of University Education and Research, Ambassador Simon Abukesi, the CAS Public Works, Honorable Dr. Chris Ogure, Chairperson of Council, the University Council, Vice Chancellor, Professor John Akama, other Vice Chancellors present physically or virtually, Deputy Vice Chancellors, the University Senate, University Management Board, teaching and administrative staff, students and alumni present, parents and guardians, distinguished guests, graduating class of 2021, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed, good morning. I am delighted to join you today as we honor the graduating class of 2021 and welcome you to this unique and second virtual graduation ceremony. This is indeed a defining moment for all students across the globe graduating this year and specifically for Kisii University. 8 years ago, this institution had an enrollment of slightly about 3,000 students, but today the student population stands at slightly above 20,000. Over 45,000 students have graduated in the previous convocation. Today, 1,369 students are receiving their award, among them 15 doctorate and 24 master's degrees. Can we give an applause? I wish to congratulate this group of graduates and wish them well. As you have noted, the university is graduating 15 doctorate degrees today, and I'm particularly delighted to note that of those 15 who will receive these PhDs, 8 are women. Of course, I'm very excited because I'm a woman. And also, I do know that it takes extra effort for a woman to make it, to achieve what the man is achieving, because the woman has so many extra roles, especially at family level, and if they're working at the workplace. So over and above what the men have, the women have additional responsibilities over their family. And so I'm so excited when they have worked so hard enough to achieve. But I want to express the same excitement for the men who have achieved, because they have also worked very hard. Not everybody has PhD in this country.
And so we want to appreciate the men as well. Can you give them an applause? I also want to commend the professors, the lecturers, and other members of staff who have made it possible for these graduates to complete their study successfully. I listened to the story of Honorable Dr. Obure and how he walked to school 24 kilometers every day. And I remembered my own story, also coming from an extremely humble background in the rural village. I think before the Google Maps, you cannot really trace it because it's those villages that you describe as the city village. And somehow I walked also every day 16 kilometers to school. It didn't matter that I was very small. It didn't matter that my legs were very short. I just had to make it every day, 8 kilometers and 8 kilometers back. And so I do appreciate those who have walked this journey of education and who eventually reach where they do, making great sacrifices. I am very pleased to note that all our 8 schools have developed market-driven programs which have attracted many students to pursue their degrees, diplomas, and certificates at Kisii University. In particular, I want to applaud Kisii University for emerging as the 7th most preferred university in the recent selection undertaken by Kenya Universities and College Central Placement Service. Through this admission, we got 4,600 students preferring Kisii University. Can we give an applause? This has put our university in the world map as one of the most sought after universities in Kenya in 2021. I want to talk about support and goodwill. Ladies and gentlemen, plenty of support from friends and well-wishers have spurred us on during this academic year. For instance, the national government has supported our students through health loans, has supported our university through the capitation. The physical infrastructural support is present and seen in our flagship projects, which are now completed, and facilities which are indeed a blessing to us. Also, through the National Research Fund, our university has engaged in meaningful research geared towards solving societal problems. We are equally most grateful to our sponsors, parents, guardians, and friends for supporting our student programs. Without the support of your parents, many of you would not be where you are today. Without the support of your guardians and well-wishers, you would not be where you are today. Some of us went through the corridors of education with great challenges. My dad was a school teacher for 40 years, and he retired when I was in class 7. My mom passed on when I was a little girl of just 6 years. But even with the challenges, I was able to wade through and manage. Today, I had expected Professor Magoha to be here. He was my teacher, and I do remember how it was not easy in the medical school in my time. We had professors like Professor Atobel that most of you know, and we had all those professors, and it was not easy in a medical school to make it. I remember at one time, we were doing a major ward round, and one lady had her hair nicely done with ribbons, and she was asked a question, and she could not answer the question. And the professor, whom I will not name, told the lady, do not waste time decorating a head full of nothing. And I said, my God, will I make it here? And those were the days when we were marked in negatives. For every correct answer, you got +1. For every wrong answer, you got -1. So if you got 50 right, 50 wrong, you got 0%. And so it was very easy to get negative. And we had one of those professors who would now call the names and the marks that you got in front of the class. And we'd start with another name and say, maybe, let's say, for example, maybe Farah Mohammed, and then say -24%. And then he would post to now comment on it. And he said the likes of this one would be better off looking after camels in the desert. And you know, it was not easy going through the corridor of education. And I remember being told then,
Our class would be told the likes of these ones would find waters in the medical school too hot to wade through. I'm hopeful that the lecturers of our time are more encouraging than they are discouraging to students. I got a big difference when I went for my PhD in Japan because I met a situation where lecturers sat with you and they encouraged you. It was different from what I was used to because where I trained in the University of Nairobi, I was then even scared to get in the same lift with the lecturer. If you saw your lecturer getting in the lift, you walked up the stairs up to 7th or 8th floor. But I'm praying that we have a better time. Now I want to move on with a written speech, having deviated, but sometimes it's good to hear those stories that are off the cuff. So we are equally grateful to our sponsors, parents, and guardians, and friends for supporting our student programs. Now I want to talk about sustainable environment and food security. Distinguished guests, there is need to develop positive steps towards creating a general awareness among our people on the importance of improving the environment for sustainable development. All people at all times must have physical, social, and economic access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food that meets their food preferences and dietary needs for an active and healthy life. In this regard, the responsibility of maintaining a sustainable community and ensuring food security lies with the higher learning institutions. Consequently, in line with the goal of leveraging technology for access to education and food security, I sincerely applaud Kisii University for putting several measures in place towards the realization of this agenda. I am reliably informed that Kisii University has revamped its academic programs in the School of Agriculture and Natural Resource Management to provide the intellectual and practical frameworks within which the solutions to our food security problems could be resolved. Touching on technological advancement, ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed very unique times, particularly in the education sector. However, through technological advancements, universities have continued offering education to students through e-learning teaching mode. To this end, I commend Kisii University for its efforts in advancing technology through digitized teaching, learning, and research activities. In spite of the COVID-19 pandemic, Kisii University academic staff had to quickly leverage technology in order to conduct their lectures. However, as soon as it was relatively safe, the government of Kenya, through the Ministry of Education, announced the reopening of all institutions of learning and the resumption of face-to-face learning. As a matter of fact, many parents and stakeholders were concerned as they feared that learning institutions were going through new breeding ground for COVID-19 pandemic. By God's grace, we have not had too much affecting our students. And I just want to really thank God for that, because we do know that this pandemic is ravaging everywhere and now it's affecting even the younger people. But I want to commend Kisii University for observing all the protocols laid down. As you can see today, there's very good spacing and everybody's wearing a mask. We thank Kisii University for observing these protocols that have been laid down by the Ministry of Health on measures to contain the spread of this disease. I'm glad to note that blended mode of study has been embraced in order to reduce the crowding of students and lectures, especially where large classes are involved. Therefore, this second virtual graduation is indeed a milestone and a manifestation of our commitment to not only being a world-class university, but also producing graduates who meet the international standards and can adjust to any situation and challenges on the ground. Touching on corporate social responsibility, our chief guests, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to most sincerely commend the Vice Chancellor and his team of management for their role on CSR during the onset of COVID-19 pandemic It's already been mentioned, and I'm reliably informed that this institution used her own staff to make face masks, which were distributed to both staff, students, and the local community for free. This gesture, however small it may appear, will go a long way in supporting the underprivileged people in our midst and improve their dignity as human beings. And going forward, this should be the spirit, for no university can stand on its ivory towers and purport to solve societal problems. Touching on teaching and research, our chief guests, ladies and gentlemen, universities must become the main vehicle for Africa's development in the new century. They can help develop African expertise. They can enhance the analysis of African problems, strengthen domestic institutions as a model environment for practice of good governance, conflict resolution, and respect for human rights, and enable African academics to play an active part in the global community of scholars. In this regard, ladies and gentlemen, Kisii University is and has been making a huge contribution in the teaching and research. I am also fully aware that the institution has over the years attracted Carnegie scholars whose contribution towards achievement of the university core mandate cannot be overemphasized. I commend the university and the schools involved in this assignment, since it is a giant step in the right direction and in making Kisii University a world-class institution of higher learning. To this end, I am convinced that the university is in good hands, and I am privileged to be associated with it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am fully aware of the academic prowess of Kisii University graduates. Recently, our own law student, Mr. Said Anunda, was the best performer at the Loyola University based in USA. I am also very proud to know that our students have been the best in performance at the Kenya School of Law for 4 consecutive years. Many more of those law students have been admitted to the bar in the Kenya courts. I am also optimistic that the completion of the phase 2 of this ICT Learning and Business Center will enable Kisii University to produce technological experts employable in the upcoming Kwanza Techno City as experts in ICT-related fields. These are our wishes for the graduates. I challenge you not to rest on your comfort zones, but to continue striving even to greater goals. There are those today who will graduate with certificate courses and certificates. There are those who will graduate with diplomas. There are those who will graduate with their undergraduate degrees and master's degrees and PhD. Whatever level that is, I want you to know that there is a place called next. Do not settle. There is a place called next. So get yourself ready. The next level could be employment, but pursue your career further beyond where you are. Even PhD, there is a place called next. You can go to the postdoctoral level. You can go to the fellowships. You can move to the professorship level by whatever else you do beyond the studies. So I'm encouraging you to get ready to move to that place called next. To excel in life calls for great sacrifice and self-discipline. And I'm so glad that Honorable Dr. Chris Obure lined out those keys to success, which I cherish and I hold dearly. The hard work, the discipline, the focus, the consistency, all those things, you need them You need those ingredients to succeed in life. Discipline consists not in succumbing to external pressure, but in cultivating mental habits which leads to desirable action. Embrace the traits that will work for you as opposed to against you once you leave this great institution called Kisii University. Take note that at our age, we are talking from experience. What an adult sees when seated, a child may not see it when standing. Heed our advice and you will go far in your respective careers. Remember to embrace national values, not only at national level, but also at institutional and organizational level. Have traits such as courage, honesty, loyalty, and integrity. To develop such a character, start by highlighting your most important values, then uphold those values even in situations that seem unimportant. I want to relay what I saw when I was doing my PhD in Japan, and I was so extremely impressed. The vehicles came on time. My bus for going to church would be at my station at 9:11. And at 9:11, it was there for the 3 years of my stay in that place. When I got into the bus, or when I was waiting for the bus, everybody was on a neat line. And there was no police telling them to do that. And when I got into the train, even within the train, people parked themselves in a particular order. And there was no one telling them to do that. And the train started at 5 a.m. up to midnight, and there wasn't any piece of paper, a sweet wrap or anything on the floor. How did it happen for a whole nation with such a huge population to have everybody know what to do without the police watching over them? I pray that this country will get to that level where we all know what to do without having the police standing behind us. Also, surround yourself with people you admire to inspire you further and strengthen your character. Have role models in life, people you want to look up to, people who can walk along with you the journey of life, people you can refer to when you have a challenge, and you'll find yourself getting better every day. Learn to walk away from people who pull you down. Walk away from fights that will not be resolved. Walk away from people who will never see your work. And the more you walk away from things that poison your soul, the healthier you will be. I'm sure you have all heard the story. If you want to fly with eagles, then you have no business walking with ducks. If you want to soar the skies, then you must identify your friends and your associations well, people who will encourage you along the journey of life. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to end by saying congratulations to all the graduates, the parents, guardians, and all those who are here to witness this occasion, both physically and virtually. I share in your joy, and with those few remarks, may God bless you, may God bless Kisii University, and may God bless Kenya.
Madam Chancellor, it is time now to confer degrees and award diplomas and certificates of Kisii University by the Chancellor. Madam Chancellor, in this academic year 2021, as published in our document, page 28, we are going to confer 15 PhDs, 24 masters, 35 PhDs, 1,129 bachelors, 126 diplomas, and 40 certificates of Kisii University, giving us a total of 1,369 graduates for this occasion. Madam Chancellor, it's my pleasure now to invite the Acting Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Nakalo Stanley, to give us the order of awards.
Madam Chancellor, it is my humble duty to invite the deans of the following schools to present guardians to you for the conferment of degrees and award diplomas and certificates in the following order. Order of conferment of Doctor of Philosophy degrees, PhD. School of Health Sciences, School of Arts and Social Sciences, School of Information Sciences and Technology, School of Agriculture and Natural Resource Management, School of Business and Economics, School of Education and Human Resource Development. May the deans now proceed. Thank you.
Madam Chancellor, in the academic year 2020-2021, the following one candidate, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Health Sciences and Senate for the conferment of Doctor of Philosophy degree in Biomedical Sciences of Kisii University. Yagaka Benuel. Title of his study, Evaluation of the Baseline Characteristics and Immunosenescence of Blood Lymphocytes among elderly HIV-infected patients in Kisii Teaching and Referral Hospital, Kenya. The supervisors were Dr. Stanislas Musyoki and Dr. Anthony Kebira.
Go to the other end. Just get in.
I admit you to the Doctor of Philosophy degree of Kisii University, for which you have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified. And by my authority and that of the entire university, give you powers to read and do all that pertains to these degrees. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following 5 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Arts and Social Sciences and the Senate for the conferment of the respective PhD degrees of Kisii University. Doctor of Philosophy in Linguistics, Arege Jacqueline Bonareri, title, Linguistic and Semiotic Analysis of Labor Protest by Kenya Public University Lecturers in 2017. Supervisors, Dr. Margaret Barasa and Dr. Karibi Francis. I admit you to the Doctor of Philosophy degree of Kisii University, for which you have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give you powers to read and do all that appertains to these degrees. Congratulations. Doctor of Philosophy in Literature, Florence Nyarenchi. Title, Identity Border Crossings in Films About Africa, an analysis of Hotel Rwanda, Shooting Dogs, and Sometimes in April. Supervisors, Dr. Giorgio Baranyandoro and Dr. Evans Mecha. Doctor of Philosophy in Literature, Munyao Diana Mtuku. Title, Constructing Gender Identity in Kamba Popular Songs, a study of Columbia Boys and Columbia Sisters, twin band. Supervisors, Dr. Giorgio Bara Nyandoro and Dr. Solomon Waliaula and Dr. Okongo Besil. Doctor of Philosophy in Political Science, Bekorerire Mary Baremire. Title, Social Protection Policy and Industrialization of Informal Sector Workers in Bukisu region in Uganda. Supervisors, Professor Edmund Malobawere and Dr. Pia Okeche. Doctor of Philosophy in Political Science, Mulamulia Aaron Ayeta. Title, Influence of Parliamentary Political Parties on Formulation of Hydrocarbon Policy in the Parliament of Uganda. Supervisors, Professor Edmund Malobawere and Professor Onjan Okot.
I admit you to the Doctor of Philosophy degree of Kisii University, for which you have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give you power to read and do all that appertains to these degrees. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following one candidate whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Education, Science and Technology and the Senate for the conferment of the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Information Science of Kisii University. Murumba John Wakasa. This title, Tacit Knowledge Management and Organizational Performance in Selected Universities in Kenya. Supervisors, Professor Tom Kwanya and Dr. Jane Maina.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-21 academic year, the following four candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Agriculture and Natural Resources Management and Senate for the conferment of respective PhD degrees of Kisii University. Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Education and Extension, Martha Nyang'au Kemunto. Title, Influence of Participation of Youth in and out of school in decision-making on implementation of agricultural programs in Kisii and Emir counties. Supervisors, Professor Herbert Ketabu, Professor Evans Baswedi, and Dr. Washington Adede. The second one is Odhiambo Onganga Peter. Title, Influence of Supervised Agricultural Experience Program on the learning outcome of secondary school agriculture teaching among students in Migori County, Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. Washington Adede, Dr. Judith Odhiambo, and Professor Evans Basweti. Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Extension and Rural Development, Muruare Catherine. Title, Farmers' Response to Catchment Management Technologies, a case of Tende and Kabon catchments in Southwest Kenya. Supervisors, Professor Samson Maobe, Dr. Washington Adede, and Professor Evans Basweti. Doctor of Philosophy in Fisheries, Murara Nyang'au George. Title, Assessment of Fishery Changes in relation to water level fluctuations, species introduction, and management trends in Lake Naivasha, Kenya. Supervisors, Professor Albert Getabu, Professor James Njiru, and Dr. Ruben Mondi.
I admit you to the Doctor of Philosophy degree of Kisii University, for which you have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give you powers to read and do all that appertains to this degree. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following one candidate, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Business and Economics and the Senate for the conferment of the Doctor of Philosophy in Procurement and Logistics Management. Jehu Kiongera Frederick, thesis title, A Supply Chain Performance Framework for Sugar Manufacturing Firms in Kenya, a focus on business diversification strategies and outsourcing drivers. Supervisors, Professor Christopher Ngacho and Reverend Dr. Willis Otuya.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-21 academic year, the following three candidates whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Education and Human Resource Development and the Senate for the conferment of the respective Doctor of Philosophy degrees of Kisii University. Doctor of Philosophy in Education Management and Administration, Kijana Wamalwa Peter. This is titled Determinants of Non-Resident Teachers Transfer Intentions in Public Primary Schools in Turkana County, Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. Moses Kapkiei, Dr. Justina Daita. Doctor of Philosophy in Education Foundations, Comparative and International Education, Meroka Rose Moindi. This is titled Assessment of the Effectiveness of Entrepreneurship Education in Imparting Requisite Competencies Among Students in Selected Tertiary Institutions in Kenya, in Kisii County, Kenya. Supervisors, Professor Sorobea Bogongo, Dr. Bernard Nyatuka. Doctor of Philosophy in Education Management and Administration, Sabuami Kennedy Mtocho. Title, Influence of Principles Transformational Leadership Practices on Management of Public Secondary Schools in Trans Nzoia County, Kenya. Supervisors, Dr. George Enyareba, Professor Abenga Elizabeth.
I admit you to the Doctor of Philosophy degree of Kisii University, for which you have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give you powers to read and do all that appertains to this degree. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, I wish to now humbly invite you to award the conferment of master's degrees in the following order. School of Health Sciences, School of Pure and Applied Sciences, School of Arts and Social Sciences, School of Information Sciences and Technology, School of Agriculture and Natural Resource Management, School of Business and Economics, School of Education and Human Resources Development. May the deans now proceed. Thank you.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following 6 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Health Sciences and Senate for the conferment of various master's degrees of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to stand and remain standing wherever they are as the names are read. Masters of Public Health, Kipkorir Benjamin. Machar Moses. Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences, Jepkoech Benjamin. Weyu Evelyn Pauline. Maruti Marabi Fidelis. Master of Science in Nutrition, Webi Bidi Mary. The graduates are asked to sit and wait the conferment of their master's degree by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following 3 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Pure and Applied Sciences and the Senate for the Master's in Typol. Master of Science in Applied Mathematics, Nganga Francis Mburu. Master of Science in Plant Pathology, Kiplangat Beth Joseph. Master of Science in Organic Chemistry, Yatuka Okerio Kefa.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following 1 candidate whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Arts and Social Sciences and the Senate for the conferment of the respective master's degree of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are called. Master of Arts in Sociology, Josephine Aloch Okoyo.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-21 academic year, the following candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Information Science and Technology and the Senate for the conferment of the Master of Information Science degree of Kisii University. The graduates are asked to arise and remain standing as their names are called. Bencha Ndegwa Atieno.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 2 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Agriculture and Natural Resources Management and Senate for the conferment of their respective Master of Science degrees of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are called. Master of Science in Agronomy, Wambai Dadira. Master of Science in Fisheries, Omweno Job Ombiro.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following 9 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Business and Economics and the Senate for the conferment of Master of Business Administration degree of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are called. Kibor Sami Kipkoech, Kiplangat Serem Joseph, Kipruto Cherop Gabriel, Magara Ondara Amon, Mogeni Kiage Evans, Ngugi Grace Kabura, Ofunya John Kennedy, Ondari Moses, Otieno Evans Otieno.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-21 academic year, the following 2 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Education and Human Resource Development and the Senate for the conferment of the respective master degrees of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as the names I call. Master of Education, Knowledge Development Education, ECD, Ellen Kibragat. Master of Education, Education Management and Administration, Kundu Elizabeth Kabule.
Madam Chancellor, the graduates are asked to rise as you proceed to the dais. Thank you.
I admit the persons named to the respective master's degrees for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give you powers to read and to do all that appertains to these degrees. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, I wish to now humbly invite you to award the respective diplomas and certificates to the graduates. The order of award of diplomas is as follows: School of Law, School of Health Sciences, School of Arts and Social Sciences, School of Information Sciences and Technology, School of Agriculture and Natural Resource Management, School of Business and Economics, School of Education and Human Resource Development, Order of Award of Certificates, School of Arts and Social Sciences, School of Information Sciences and Technology, School of Agriculture and Natural Resource Management, and School of Business and Economics. The deans may now proceed. Thank you.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following 9 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Law and the Senate for the award of the respective diplomas of Kisii University. With the distinction, Ochieng Ouya Loveren and Siongi Mbela Peter. With credit, serial numbers 3 to 9. Graduates are asked to arise and remain standing as their names are called.
One academic year, the following 13 candidates who will have chances for the award of various diplomas of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are read. Diploma in Community Health and Development, credit serial number 1. Diploma in Community Nutrition and Development, credit serial number 2. Diploma in Health Records and Information Management, credit serial number 3 to 10. Pass serial number 11 to 13. Graduates are asked to sit and wait for the award of their respective diplomas from Kisii University.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following 29 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Arts and Social Sciences and the Senate for the award of the respective diplomas of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are read. Diploma in Community and Social Development, credit serial number 1. Diploma in County Governance, Administration and Management, credit serial number 2. Diploma in Criminology and Security Studies, distinction, Omar Adan Mohammed, credit serial number 4 to serial number 19. Diploma in Public Administration, credit serial number 20 to 24. Diploma in Social Work and Community Development, credit serial number 25 to 29.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2021 academic year, the following 11 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfy the Board of Examiners in the School of Information Science and Technology and the Senate for the award of respective diplomas of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to arise and remain standing as the names are called. Diploma in Information Technology, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 4. Diploma in Journalism and Mass Communication, credit, serial number 4 and serial number 6. Serial number 5 and serial number 6. Diploma in Data Information Science, credit, serial number 7 to serial number 11. I want to ask to resume the seats and await for the word of the performance by the time.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 10 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners, the School of Agriculture and Natural Resources Management and Senate for the award of respective diplomas of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing remotely as their serial numbers are called. Diploma in Agricultural and Applied Economics credit, serial number 1 to serial number 4. Diploma in Animal Health and Production credit, serial number 5 to serial number 10.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following 45 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Business and Economics and the Senate for the award of respective diplomas of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are called. Diploma in Accounting and Finance, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 13. Diploma in Business Administration, credit, serial number 14 to serial number 19. Diploma in Human Resource Management, credit, serial number 20 to serial number 26. Diploma in Purchasing and Supplies Management, credit, serial number 27 to serial number 43. Pass, serial number 44 and serial number 45.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-21 academic year, the following 43 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfy the Board of Examiners in the School of Education and the Human Resource Development and the Senate for the conferment of the respective diplomas of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as the names I call. Diploma in Education Primary Option, credits, serial number 1 to serial number 7. Diploma in Education Secondary Option, serial number 8. Postgraduate Diploma in Education, distinction, serial number 9, Akinyi Ogora Rosbera. Serial number 10, Maria Simbeje Charet. Serial number 11, Otieno Orinda Paul. Credit, serial number 12 to serial number 43.
Madam Chancellor, I wish to now humbly invite you to award the respective diplomas to the graduates.
I admit the persons named to the respective diplomas for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give you power to read and do all that appertains to these diplomas. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following 17 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Arts and Social Sciences and the Senate for the award of the respective certificates of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are called. Certificate in Criminology and Administration of Justice, credit, serial number 1 to serial number 3. Certificate in Social Work, pass, serial number 4 to serial number 8. Credit, serial number 9 to serial number 17.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following 6 candidates whom I am about to present to you satisfy the Board of Examiners in the School of Information Science and Technology and the Senate for the award of the respective certificates of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to arise and remain standing as the names are called. Certificate Information Technology, credit, serial number 2, serial number 5. First, serial number 1. Certificate in Labor Information Science, distinction, Mokeira Yankerania Jane.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following one candidate whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Agriculture and Natural Resources Management Senate for the award of respective certificate of Kisii University. Graduate is asked to rise and remain standing remotely as his serial number is called. Certificate in Animal Health and Production, pass, serial number 1.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following 15 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Business and Economics and the Senate for the award of the respective certificates of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are called. Certificates in Accounting and Finance, credit, serial number 1 and serial number 2. Certificate in Business Administration, credit, serial number 3. Certificate in Human Resource Management, pass, serial number 4 to serial number 8. Distinction, Abdulrahman Liban Mohammed. Certificate in Stores and Supplies Management, pass, serial number 10 to serial number 12. Credit, serial number 13 to serial number 15.
Madam Chancellor, I wish to humbly invite you to award the respective certificates to the graduates. Thank you.
I admit the persons named to the respective certificates for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give you powers to read and do all that pertains to these certificates. Congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, the order of conferment of undergraduate degrees is as follows. School of Law, School of Health Sciences, School of Pure and Applied Sciences, School of Arts and Social Sciences, School of Information Sciences and Technology, School of Agriculture and Natural Resource Management, School of Business and Economics, School of Education and Human Resource Development. May the deans now proceed. Thank you. Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following 16 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Law and the Senate for the conferment of the respective degrees of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to arise and remain standing as their names are called. Second class honors upper division, serial number 1. Second class honors lower division, serial number 2 to 15. Thank you.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following 66 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Health Sciences and Senate for the conferment of respective degrees of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are called out. Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Sciences and Technology. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to 5. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 6. Bachelor of Science in Community Health and Development. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 7 and 8. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 9 and 10. Bachelor of Science in Food, Nutrition, and Dietetics. First class honors, Anastasia Mweni. Second class honors, Upper Division, serial number 12 to 20. Second class honors, Lower Division, serial number 21 to 24. Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Science, serial number 25 to 52. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, serial number 53 to 57. Bachelor of Science in Public Health, second class honors, Upper Division, serial number 58 to 66. Graduates are asked to resume their seats and await conferment of the respective degrees by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following 64 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Pure and Applied Sciences and the Senate for the conferment of the respective degrees of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to arise and remain standing wherever they are remotely as their names are being called. Bachelor of Actuarial Science, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 1 to serial number 6. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 7, serial number 10. Bachelor of Science Biochemistry, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 11 to serial number 12. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 13 to serial number 14. Bachelor of Science Biometry and Informatics, second class honors Lower Division, serial number 15. Bachelor of Science Biotechnology, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 16. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 17 to serial number 22. Bachelor of Science Cellular and Molecular Biology, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 23. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 24 to serial number 26. Bachelor of Science Conservation Biology, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 27 to serial number 28. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 29 to serial number 30. Bachelor of Science Forensic Biology, second class honors Lower Division, serial number 31 to serial number 32. Bachelor of Science Geophysics and Mineralogy, second class honors Lower Division, serial number 33. Bachelor of Science Industrial Chemistry, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 34 to serial number 35. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 36. Bachelor of Science Mathematics and Computing, second class honors Lower Division, serial number 37 to serial number 39. Bachelor of Science Petroleum Chemistry, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 40. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 41 to serial number 42. Bachelor of Science Renewable Energy, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 43. Bachelor of Science Analytical Chemistry, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 44 to serial number 45. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 46. Bachelor of Science Biology, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 47. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 48. Bachelor of Science in Environmental Chemistry, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 49 to serial number 52. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 53. Bachelor of Science Laboratory Science Technology, second class honors Lower Division, serial number 54 to serial number 56. Bachelor of Science Mathematics, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 57 to serial number 58. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 59. Bachelor of Science in Microbiology, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 60. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 61 to serial number 64. Graduates are asked to await the conferment of the respective degrees by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following 39 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Arts and Social Sciences and the Senate for the conferment of the respective degrees of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are called. Bachelor of Arts, Gender and Development Studies. Second class Honors Lower Division, serial number 1, serial number 2. Bachelor of Arts in Community Development, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 3, serial number 4. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 5. Bachelor of Arts in Criminology and Security Studies, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 6 to serial number 9. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 10, serial number 12. Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Sociology, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 13 to serial number 16. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 17 to serial number 18. Bachelor of Arts in Linguistics, second class honors Lower Division, serial number 19. Bachelor of Arts in Peace and Conflict Management, second class honors Lower Division, serial number 20. Bachelor of Arts in Public Administration and Political Science, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 21 to serial number 28. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 29 to serial number 32. Bachelor of Arts in Social Work and Sociology, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 33 to 36. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 37 to 39.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following 89 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Information Science and Technology and the Senate for the conferment of the respective degrees of Kisii University. Graduate of Arts for Life and remain standing for the name before. Bachelor of Arts, Conferment in Media, 10th class honors Upper Division, serial number 1 to 6. 10th class honors Lower Division, serial number 7 to 10. Bachelor of Information Science, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 11 to 17. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 18 and 19. Bachelor of Science in Applied Computer Science, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 20 and 21. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 22 to serial number 35. Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 36 to 39. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 40 to 59. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 60 to 63. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 64 to 74. Bachelor 64 to 70. Bachelor of Science in Software Engineering, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 71 to 74. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 75 to 89.
Madam Chancellor, in 2020-2021 academic year, the following 209 candidates whom I have the honor to present to, such as the Board of Examiners in the School of Agriculture and Natural Resources Management and Senate for the conferment of respective degrees of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing remotely as their serial numbers are called. Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness Management, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 1 to serial number 3. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 4 to serial number 6. Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Economics, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 7 and 8. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 9 to serial number 15. Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Education and Extension, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 16 to serial number 59. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 60 to serial number 133. Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 34. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 135 to serial number 143. Bachelor of Science in Animal Science and Technology, second class honors Upper Division, serial number 144 to serial number 153. Second class honors Lower Division, serial number 154 to serial number 163. Bachelor of Science in Applied Aquatic Sciences. Second class honors upper division. Serial number 164 to serial number 166. Second class honors lower division. Serial number 167 to serial number 169. Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science. Second class honors upper division. Serial number 170 to serial number 177. Second class honors lower division, serial number 178 to serial number 185. Bachelor of Science in Fisheries and Aquaculture. Second class honors upper division, serial number 186 to serial number 188. Second class honors lower division, serial number 189 to serial number 190. Bachelor of Science in Natural Resource Management, second class honors upper division, serial number 191 to serial number 202. Second class honors lower division, serial number 203 to serial number 209.
Madam Chancellor, in the 2020-2021 academic year, the following 138 candidates, whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Business and Economics and the Senate of the conferment of the respective bachelor degrees of Kisii University. Graduates are asked to rise and remain standing as their names are called. Bachelor of Business and Management, first class honors, Mutuku Wambua Jackson. Second class honors, upper division, serial number 2 to serial number 9. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 10 to serial number 17. Bachelor of Business Information and Management, second class honors, upper division, serial number 18 and serial number 19. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 20 to serial number 25. Bachelor of Cooperative Management, second class honors, upper division, serial number 26 to serial number 30. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 31 to serial number 39. Bachelor of Commerce, second class honors, upper division, serial number 40 to serial number 57. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 58 to serial number 78. Bachelor of Economics and Statistics, second class honors, upper division, serial number 79 to serial number 84. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 85 to serial number 91. Bachelor of Entrepreneurship and Small Business Management, second class honors, upper division, serial number 92 to serial number 94. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 95 and serial number 96. Bachelor of Human Resource Management, second class honors, upper division, serial number 97 to serial number 100. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 101. Bachelor of Purchasing and Supplies Management, second class honors, upper division, serial number 102 to serial number 110. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 111 to serial number 133. Bachelor of Science in Project Planning and Management, second class honors, lower division, serial number 134. Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management, second class honors, upper division, serial number 135. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 136. Bachelor of Tours and Travel Management, second class honors, upper division, serial number 137 and serial number 138.
Chancellor, in the 2020-21 academic year, the following 509 candidates whom I have the honor to present to you, satisfied the Board of Examiners in the School of Education, Humanities and Development, and at the Senate for the conferment of the respective degrees of Kisii University. The graduates are asked to rise and remain standing at the names like four. Bachelor of Education Arts, second class honors, upper division, serial number 1 to serial number 53. Serial number 57, again to serial number 287. Second class honors, lower division, serial number 54 to serial number 56. serial number 288 to serial number 396 again. Bachelor of Education Science, second class honors upper division, serial number 399 to serial number 418. Second class honors lower division, serial number 498 to serial number 467. Bachelor of Education, Early Childhood Development Education, second class honors upper division, serial number 397 to serial number 398. Again, serial number 487 to serial number 547. Second class honors lower division, serial number 508 to serial number 509. Bachelor of Education Special Needs Education, second class honors upper division, serial number 418. Bachelor of Education Primary Option, second class honors upper division, serial number 469 to serial number 486. Graduates are asked to remain standing as they await the conferment of their respective degrees by the Chancellor.
Madam Chancellor, I wish to now kindly invite you to confer the respective degrees to the graduates. Thank you.
I admit the person's name to the respective undergraduate degrees for which they have been educated, trained, examined, and qualified, and by my authority and that of the entire university, give you the power to read and do all that pertains to these degrees. Congratulations, and may God bless you.
Madam Chancellor, it's now my pleasure to invite the Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor John Nakama, to declare this convocation this morning.
Before I read the statement here for the closer of the convocation, I want to inform all the graduates that your degrees, diplomas, and certificates are going to be ready in the next 2 weeks, so you can come for them. By virtue of the authority conferred on me by Section 5 of Statute 51 of the Kisii University Statutes, I declare this congregation dissolved.
Allow me to invite
the Kisii University band to lead us in the national anthem, and I request the entire congregation to be upstanding, and you will remain standing until the entire academic procession leaves the dais. Madam Chancellor, allow me to give the order of the session. We will be led by the Kisii University band, followed by the mace bearer. The Chancellor will follow. The PS will follow. Then the CAS will follow. Then the Chairman of the University Council, followed by the Vice Chancellor, the Vice Chancellors of other universities, Deputy Vice Chancellors, the Registrars, Deputy Registrars, Deans of Schools, Directors, members of the University Council, then the Deputy Vice Chancellors and Principals of colleges, members of the Senate, representatives of registrars of other universities, student leaders, and thereafter then the other members will leave at their own pleasure. Thank you, the University Band, for the national anthem. Thank you. Now we can fall in. Then we leave in the order as read. Thank you so much. The Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor, the Senate members, and all other invited guests, the deans of schools, for the wonderful work done. We appreciate our students who have been awarded their degrees, certificates, and diplomas. We wish you all the best for the wonderful work you have done. We also appreciate all our viewers from wherever you are for joining us during this great occasion, and all that have participated to make this ninth graduation ceremony a success. We applaud you. We want to appreciate the presence of Madam Marion Akama, who also graced this occasion. We want to appreciate the other guests who we have not mentioned, the student leaders led by Ken Chemase, thank you so much, the scouts, the Red Crossing, the band, the ushers, and all other people that have made this their success. May God bless you. We love you, we appreciate you, and may you have a good day ahead of you and a good weekend. Thank you so much.
Tumeona mkono wake Bwana. Mengi mazuri tumeyaona, Mungu umetenda.
Kwako kuna raha, kwako kuna power, kwako ndiko tumekungojea. Umenifanya sasa mimi unanilinda mana wewe hapo. Sai kwa ngachire, obuya bwago bamwatire kwa beneire. Sai kwa matire, obuya bwago bamwatire kwa beneire. Mio sakafuni zinachacha, wamesigara miada chiwacha. Bikira kichwani zanibana na sasa dunia sare machana wametoreka. Wetata ntega senturaika, ntora nyara kene tutoraika. Itata kotomerumoika, wametoreka. Wetata ntega senturaika, ntora nyara kene tutoraika. Itata kotomerumoika, Afikira zinani bana bana, mbinguni kuna furaha sana, asali na maziwa kuna banana, silegeze uikose bana. Fikira zinani bana bana, mbinguni kuna furaha sana, asali na maziwa kuna banana, silegeze uikose bana. Nikunzira umwana nikikosera, nigagosibe obobe baero sire, oboya boya bosira, tatage pincha gosira, bibebe nebe tata mitondo sire, tata baraka nataka nizipate, takataka zote baba nikufuate, nataka mbinguni nipate, takate devo joka Yesu pate. Free ndani ya Yesu, kama dogi ziko free bila chain, maisha ndani ya Yesu kingdom.
Hello, mwenye gari ya KDA 938N.